Hey everybody! Second time filming this because I was having a lot of problems. The audio track was all messed up and everything. So if you had been on my previous live stream and I suddenly ended it after 9 minutes, that's why. So anyway, we're getting back to the live stream. I have a little bit of a mini haul from JetPens that just arrived today, and I want to review two decks that I've been using. This one I've been using on my Twitch stream quite a bit. This one I've been keeping for purely personal use. This is the Crystal Spirits Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, and this is the Radiant Rider White Smith Tarot. I always trip over that RWS deck. And this is the one that is actually used by Li and Chi in The Devil Punisher, which can be found on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. And new episodes drop in the US every Sunday night. And there are, I think there's 11 episodes now, and episode 12 for season 1 drops this Sunday. It's a great show. If you're into kind of a romantic drama with a comedy aspect to it and like and a paranormal aspect to it, you'd really love it. It's a very cute show. Totally not like, I'm not usually into like romantic comedy dramas, and I love this show so much. So anyway, we're going to start with the JetPens haul. I got a, what do they call this again? Pencil board. Which this particular one is just a floppy, clear, I see you, pencil board in the A5 size. And what this is for, if you're not familiar with it, they use them mostly in Europe and in Asia. It's for if you're, especially if you're a heavy-handed writer, what you can do if you're getting ready to journal, and this is my bullet journal. It's just a blank page of my Scribbles That Matter bullet journal. You just slip it under the page that you're writing on, and then you can write without messing up the page underneath. If you're a heavy-handed writer, you know, sometimes you can leave the imprint of what you're writing on the page underneath. And that bothers some people. It doesn't bother me, but sometimes I have actually needed a pencil board. So it's not something I'll use too often, but for $2.50, I thought, okay, I'm going to get me a pencil board. They're cheap. So even though I won't use it terribly often, because I don't need it terribly often, pretty good deal. So I got one. I'll put that aside. And then I got, okay, so I'm a fountain pen user, but I love all pens. I love all pens. And I'm very, very pencil picky. For pencils, I'm not going to show them here because I don't think I have them a good one handy. But the actually, let me grab one because I don't remember how to say it. Ticonderosa pencils, the number 2 pencil here. All right, here's an old one. Ticonderosa pencils, just your regular wooden pencil. I do not like, I know automatic pencil people are going to be like, oh, no. I like a pencil you can sharpen. Don't come at me. Anyway, I do hate automatic pencils. Do not come at me. No shade on those who love them. So automatic pencil users, don't come at me. But my favorite gel pens at the moment, so I will reach for these if I don't have one of my fountain pens handy, or I'm just in the mood to use a gel pen. My favorite gel pens at the moment are Pentel Energels, and especially if I can find the fun inks, although I also like the standard blue ink one, which is downstairs at my streaming desk. But I do love these if I'm going to reach for a gel pen. I just love how they write. I love the needle tip. I think this is a 0.7. Yes. These are 0.7. And this is in a very beautiful pink and a blue. Now, I did not get this from JetPens. I got this from Kroger, I think. No, I might have picked these up at Staples. I don't remember. I'm just having these for reference because I love these. And actually, if you want to see what they look like, I will test it for you right here in the back of my Scribbles That Matter. This is the Energel in pink, 0.07. And this is the Energel in like the light blue, I guess. We're going to say it's light blue because they have a darker blue too, 0.07. And that's on white Scribbles That Matter paper. So there you go. That's what they look like. And I'm kind of obsessed with these as far as my gel pens go. Now, I have heard so much about the Pilot Juice pens. So hype about the Pilot Juice pens. So I went ahead and ordered Pilot Juice pens. This is the 0.07 also from JetPens. I ordered, and I wanted to order colors that I don't have represented in my pen collection already. So I ordered the dark red. That's what this one's called? Yes, dark red and coffee brown. So dark red and coffee brown. Because I have red pens, but they're more of bright reds, leaning more toward pinks. So I'm going to test these to see if I like them as well as I like my Energels. So let's do a pen test on the coffee red. Or coffee red, jeez. Brain is mush. The dark red Pilot Juice. So let's see. So Pilot, oh, pretty color. Pilot Juice, dark red, 0.07. That is sexy. That's a pretty color red. Almost leaning toward a brown. I like that. Or like possibly like a dark purple leaning toward a brown. That's really pretty. Like it's not purple. It's not like a bright red. It's a good color. It's like a brick red. If you were to pick that out of a Crayola box, it'd probably be brick red. I like that. All right, so let's try the coffee brown. It also wrote really smooth, and there's no bleed through. I mean, it's hard to tell because I've got my fountain pen test on the back, but I'm not seeing any bleed through on my Scribbles That Matter. Which now this is pretty thick paper. I think it's 160 GSM. So let's see. Ah, this color is cool. Yes. Coffee brown. It's kind of like chicory coffee colored though. 0.07. So this is the coffee brown, and that's the dark red. And the coffee brown has almost like a golden quality to it. A little bit, like a goldy brown or bronzy brown without any kind of shimmer or anything. I really like how smooth the pens write though. They write every bit as well as the Energels. So I think, like, I don't think that they'll replace my Energels, but for the variety of color that the Pilot Juice offer, they might replace my Energels. They seriously might. And I don't remember how much they were. I think they were under $2 per pen, which is kind of expensive for a single pen. But on the other hand, you know, for a good gel pen, I mean, these for a pack of 3, you're spending like, I think between $5 and $6. So, and you're only getting 3 pens. So, you know, good pens are good pens. They're worth investing in. So let's swatch. I think let's watch the other fun thing. The last item that I got from JetPens. Well, let's do it on this page. I've already got some washi tape on this page. This is my next, is it next week or is it the week after? This is my next week bullet journal setup. So there's like nothing on here yet because they just kind of outlined it, set it up, and then like closer to the weekend. Well, we're at the weekend now, but like Saturday night or Sunday night, I'll have a better feel of how I'm at early part of my week. I got this beautiful washi tape because I haven't bought washi tape in a while, and I've actually used up quite a bit of my washi tape over Christmas on pen pal letters and things. So I got this beautiful kimono washi tape. It's a little bit wider one than I usually get, but I wanted a little bit wider one because I have a bunch of like the standard size. So I wanted a little bit wider one. That's the pattern on the washi tape purchase. So we're actually going to pop this bad puppy open right now. No offense, girls. I have my dogs in here with me. We're going to pop this open right now. And swatch it. Because why not? I don't have a lot of stickers or anything going on this week yet. I haven't bothered to decorate yet. I will show you quickly what like this week looks like. Like, for example, I love to use stickers. This is my this week. Again, love using stickers. I got these stickers from a pen pal, so I have no idea where they came from. And this is a washi tape that I have. If you've gotten a letter from me, you may have gotten that washi tape before on a letter from me. So you've seen it. All right, so let's put some washi tape down. Oh, it feels linen. That's neat. Okay, not very much came on here for the price, but honestly, it feels like a luxury washi tape, and it's like gold. Like, how beautiful is that? And it feels like linen, like it really does. It feels like a luxury piece of tape. I mean, it feels really nice. So am I disappointed that I didn't get tons on the roll? For the price I paid, not really. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Oh, yeah, that's sexy. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, bitches. Oh, yes. Let's put it on the page straight, girl. There we go. No, you gotta buckle it, you fool. One thing I love about washi tape, you can lift it and reposition it. Ah, I got another bubble. What's wrong with me? There we go. Alrighty. Let's see how well it tears with my favorite straight edge to tear washi tape with, which is just a plastic palette knife. Let's see. I think I could have done that better. But that is hella pretty. So here it is swatched on my bullet journal page. How beautiful is that? Unfortunately, it didn't tear straight, but I don't care. That doesn't bother me. And to tell you the truth, I probably could have done that better. If I'd used my metal, I have a metal, a short metal ruler that I use downstairs that I will tear washi tape with against as a straight edge. And oh, that tore much better. Yeah, I figured it was just user error. Just gotta go quick. There you go. I lined up the other side too. How pretty is that? Oh, so pretty. And I'll put a link to the description box to JetPens. And I encourage you to just peruse all of their tapes. It's worth it. Oh, I really love how that feels. Oh, okay. I'm a tactile person, and that linen feel just feels nice. All right, JetPens, I'm impressed once again. Nice. So, yay. Okay. Alrighty. So the other thing I wanted to get into today, because I've been promising to do more reviews um, of decks on my channel. I have promised my Jedi Temple on my Twitch that I would do more reviews. So let's review quickly the Colette Baron Reed Oracle deck. This is a 58 card Oracle deck and guidebook with illustrations by Gina Delia Gratagia. I'm sure I mispronounced that horribly. But you open the box from the side. It's one of those magnetic boxes. I love these type of boxes, by the way. There's a little bit of hollow on the side, which is nice. And you open it up and you've got like a little message here. The inside of the box lid is lovely. And then you have the cards. And I've been using these for a bit, so they're not in order. And you've got the little ribbon to pull the cards in the deck out, which I love. I'm just going to go ahead and pull this out. And then here's what the inside of the box looks like, where the cards in the box sit. That's really pretty. And then your ribbon actually just comes across here like that. So there's that. And so we have 58 cards. These are the backs. They are all crystals. So we have our guidebook. This is a chunk guidebook. She chunky. She not even thick. She chunky, y'all. She's a chunk. It's black and white, which is really nice. And it starts out with welcome to the Crystal Spirits Oracle and how to work with the deck. And then the cards are messages and their meanings. So then it launches. So you've got an introductory couple of pages. And then it starts page 3, like it gives you spreads. Nice. So like all of this is part of the beginning. And then page 3 begins. So then we get into the cards and their meanings. And we've got page 3. So we have all that and page 3. But then we start getting into the cards, and it gives you just some keywords at the beginning. Basically, a short and sweet essential meaning, as well as a black and white of the card and the name and the number. And then it tells you about the crystal. And then it goes into, so you'll get a good couple of paragraphs about the crystal. And then it goes into the relationship message, and it'll give you maybe a paragraph on that. And then you'll get another paragraph on a prosperity message. So you choose what kind of a reading you're doing with it. You choose the message that you use. Then it gives you a crystal spirit meditation. So if you wanted to meditate on that card, so if you wanted to use it as an altar card, meditate on that card, it gives you some suggestions on what to focus on when you meditate. And then it goes into the next card. So really, really, like I said, she's chunky. So you've got a good couple of pages on each card, and they're in numerical order as well as alpha order. So, excuse me. So here's the cards. By the way, the really, really good card stock. And this is is this Hay House? Yeah, this is a Hay House deck. So it's typical Hay House cardstock. So it's pretty sturdy. It is an oversized deck. Like, my hands are not particularly small. I mean, they're typical. And so they fit almost my entire hand. However, it doesn't make them hard to shuffle. And usually oversized decks are hard to shuffle. But I can rifle shuffle them very well. And they bounce back. So really nice deck to work with, really nice deck to shuffle. There's a lot of information that these cards and crystals can give. So right now, until I get used to this deck, I am keeping it for a strictly personal deck, or I'll blog with it. But I do really enjoy this deck. I love the stunning colors in the drawings. And there's so many crystals in here that I'm actually not familiar with at all. So this being one of them. So I'm just going to show you the crystals really quick. Amazonite. We're just going to go through a few because I don't want to make this video hugely long. Sunstone. What am I even doing? I'm not paying attention. There we go. Like, I've never heard of petalite. Never. Coca-Cola. I mean, the colors are rich, stunning. Yes, there's little faces in here. You don't notice them. Sometimes they're more prominent than others, depending on the picture. Like the amber one, it's not quite, well, yeah, no, it's right there. They're looking at you because it's called the Crystal Spirits Oracle. So literally, it's personifying a spirit in each crystal. Because crystals grow, therefore they are living things, just like trees and plants. Minerals and rocks are living things. Orange calcite. I love the fact that it's heart-shaped. Never heard of that one before. I wonder if maybe I've heard of it. Some of these cards, maybe I've heard of them under a different name, or I just thought they were something else. Petrified wood. So anyway, I'm not going to go into too many more of these, but totally gorgeous deck. Spirit quartz. Ugh. Watermelon tourmaline. It's hard to find, but it's one of my favorite stones. I don't currently own any. Would like to. But anyway, I do actually blog. I was trying to blog every day with these. I'm not actually, that's not really sustainable for me right now. I have so much that there's just not enough time in a day, but I am trying to at least a couple times a week blog, and I'm not sure I blogged it all this week. So I'm going to try to blog this weekend more messages from these cards. And so you can find them on my blog, and I'll link that down in the description box below. These overhand shuffle really well too, by the way, if you prefer to shuffle that way. And I think we just had one decide to come out for a reading. So let's read it. It is Black Tourmaline is the one that came out for a reading. So we'll give that one a quick reading. Number 10, Black Tourmaline. So let's see what Miss Baron Reed says about Black Tourmaline. So I'm going to just let you see what she says here. Let me get my brighter light going here. All right, so healthy boundaries, repelling and dispelling unwanted energies, shielding and protection, and healthy interdependence. That's honestly a really good blog topic for this for today. So I think I'm going to blog this one later. There is a saying that good fences make good neighbors. Well-being likewise requires healthy boundaries and that respect everyone's uniqueness, similarities and differences. The appearances of black tourmaline spirit is a sign that now is the time to make sure those fences are neither impenetrable walls nor so porous that can be broken down and you start to lose track of where you end and others begin. It's invigorating to move between alone time and together time. Maybe you need to be with extroverts for a while. Maybe you need a long evening alone with a good book. If you've been feeling tired lately, pay attention to whether you're neglecting yourself at some level, giving too much, suffering from empathy overload, and ooh, I have some empaths on my stream that I know suffer from empathy overload. And I've been teaching them how to ground and like get rid of those extra energies. Um, because empathy overload can actually make you physically sick. Depending too much on someone else or crowding them. You may need some downtime to remind you that you are a human being, not a human doing. Wow, that's actually profound. I'm gonna keep going because I want to think on that statement more before I speak on it. But I think a lot of my friends need to hear that. You are a human being, not a human doing. Um, you do not have to earn love through perpetual self-sacrifice, nor do you feel overwhelmed and needy. Healthy boundaries can mean leaning on others in a balanced way. And Black Tourmaline Spirit is here to nudge you to be mindful of when you need time to yourself and when you need time to be among those who accept you exactly as you are. And then I could go on into the relationship message and the prosperity message. I'm not going to do that right now. Um, but I love what she has to say about this Black Tourmaline is all about checking in on yourself. Not even so much of self-care. This this card tells you to do a self check-in. Do you need to take some self-care? Are you sacrificing too much? Are you giving too much? Doing too much? Are you running yourself into the ground? If so, take a step back. Or maybe Black Tourmaline is telling you you need to get out more. You need to socialize more. You need to be around people more. You need to be doing more. So, it makes you do a self check-in. It makes you evaluate the self. What is it that you need? What will fill your cup at this time? I love how she approaches that. That's really great. That's actually really great. So, I will go ahead and read the Crystal Spirit meditation for you because this may be very helpful to some of you. Black tourmaline is an incredibly valuable stone, sensitives, empaths, and anyone susceptible of to absorbing energies of others. I know a few people that really need to be gifted some of this. When carried or worn on the body, it works industriously to capture incoming energy that is less than desirable and transmute it to usable energy. When used in meditation, it helps work off the old stuff from a neutral perspective, allowing us to keep the wheat and discard the chaff. It's really cool. Awesome. Really, really love that. That's great. I mean, but that right there, just those beginning passages about the crystal itself and the energies that it is meant to be used for is so educational. And it really does kind of make you focus on. I've gotten some excellent blog posts on this deck so far. For example, the Dalmatian stone. I pulled one day and it was talking about play and how we used to play as kids and everything would be great. Our biggest worry was like who won the last game of tag or who won the game of Monopoly, you know, um, who won the game of life that night. It's life was simple then when we were kids. And it can be that way again. I think sometimes we need that simplicity and we need to shrug off the stress of our day or work through problems through play. Like actually, pediatric therapists, when they are working with children, here's the Dalmatian stone. When they're working with children, many pediatric psychologists use play, and there's even a child's face in there. Oh, that's awesome. They use play as a safe comfort zone so that kids can talk about what's bothering them, because also too, especially the younger the child, they don't always know how to put their feelings into words where we'll get it, and having them kind of interact through play, it makes them feel more comfortable, and they can kind of sort out their feelings and then give voice to their feelings through their actions or whatever. There's even some therapists that use uh, tabletop RPGs like Dungeons and Dragons style games to help kids work through their problems. Um, and I think that's wonderful. And that's kind of what the Dalmatian Stone reminds us, that it's okay to be a kid at heart, you know, that there are times we have to be an adult, but we don't have to be an adult all the time, 24/7, and that it's very beneficial to us to play. So moving on to my last review, I've been reading the tarot since 1985 and I've never owned a basic RWS deck. Never. I have lots of decks that are based on the RWS system. Even a deck, the Robin Wood Tarot is pretty much a dupe. It's RWS imagery, just a different artist. And I love that deck a lot. A coworker of mine, also a former coworker of mine, it's like his favorite deck as well. Well, I finally got I finally popped my RWS cherry. I got my first RWS deck, the Radiant Rider White Tarot deck. To be fair, like I'm not into the Christian overtone art. I'm not into the little cheruby babies. I find them creepy. However, that being said, the art actually is easy to read the tarot meanings in. It's a classic system that's been around since the Victorian age. Since the 1800s, I think. And I mean, it works. Every tarot reader has probably cut their teeth on this kind of a deck. It works. The Radiant Rider White deck was $16.99. It doesn't say on the back here, but I believe I bought it. It's from US Game Systems. I believe I bought it on Amazon for $16.99. It actually comes in a collector's tin, which I really love. It's hella cute because I can actually like put this in a handbag and carry it with me easily. And the cards are not getting damaged. So open the tin and you have, these are just the title cards left in the tin. That's fine. We'll leave this in there. You have your basic little black and white tiny book. And that's fine. It gives you just enough information because there's also, I don't mind this because there are so many other tarot books and authors that talk about like how to read tarot and stuff. And they often, when they're referencing cards and how to read them and things like that, they are referring generally to the RWS system. They usually call it the basic deck, and this is what they're talking about. So the decks it's about the size of a deck of playing cards. It looked so much bigger on Devil Punisher, but I'm like, nope, that's the deck though. But the thing is why it looks so much bigger is the actress that's using them. She is hella tiny. She is very, very adorable and petite, and her hands are extremely small. So, like, if she's even 5 feet tall, I'd be shocked. And her hands are tiny to go with it. Because when I see this deck in the hands of one of the male actors, the mobster's son that has the crush on her, he's holding her cards at one point, and it looks like me holding them. So I was like, oh yeah, okay, I got the right deck. So again, I love that show. What drew me to this deck, otherwise I probably wouldn't have bothered with it, was the backs of the cards. The navy blue with the gold stars. Just really, and they look like dots. And there's some dots on there, but the biggers are actually little, well, maybe they are little dots. I don't know. It just looked like a star field to me, and I loved it. These have borders on them. I don't care about borders. I know some tarot readers hate borders. It's a decent cardstock. It's not special, but it's pretty durable. I mean, it's like shuffling a deck of poker cards. They're the same height as like a bicycle deck. They're just slightly narrower, ever so slightly narrower, and that's fine. They're shuffling great. So if you have small hands and you really, really struggle with standard tarot decks, give this one a try. It's inexpensive. It's a classic deck everybody recognizes. And if you have really small hands, or you get off, your hands are arthritic or something, so the bigger decks are a little bit more difficult to deal with, give this a try. But we're just going to go through a couple of the cards. The Ace of Cups. So really, you know, your standard, yeah. Your standard, this is actually Pamela Coleman's art. Pamela Coleman Smith. This is her art. So this is the classic art y'all know and love. Or maybe don't love that much because of the creepy baby cherubs. Come on, stop focusing on my face. It's not going to focus. Anyway, I'm not going to do a reading off of this because, I mean, most of us own these cards, I think, or a very similar deck. And this stream has been going on for almost 14 minutes. So I want to thank you for joining me. If you're watching this on the VOD, thank you so much. Please think about subscribing to my channel. Hit that notification bell. I do upload pretty frequently. I'm actually uploading every day. I'm going to be going live again later on. If I get a chance again before I live stream on Twitch, I will do today's quest calendar. Otherwise, after midnight, I'll go live again and do today's quest calendar page and tomorrow's quest calendar page. Quest calendar by Sundial Games, if you're not familiar with it, it is a page-a-day calendar that actually guides you through a year-long D&D style scenario quest. And so right now we're playing, hiccups. Right now we're playing one of the NPC characters just to get used to how the system works and dice rolls and things like that. And it's setting the stage for the story, which this year's story is the Dragon Staff of Maladoria. But I have chosen the Gnome Thief, and I'm so excited to play Astrid Swiftblade. I can't wait till we get to introduce our characters. I'm hoping that's coming up very soon. And it takes like less than 5 minutes a day to do the thing on your quest calendar, but it's so much fun. And anyway, if you're interested, catch up with us on quest calendar. The videos are all available on my stream or on YouTube, and it's www.sundialgames.com. Order you one. Go ahead and catch up and play along with us this year. My husband is playing. I don't live stream his because he asked me not to, and that's fine. But he's also playing, and it's just been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. So yeah, cool, 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 cool. I will talk to you guys later. Do catch me tonight on my Twitch channel at Logan's Tea and Tarot. The channel is under Felinara, so I am at Felinara on Twitch. And come and join us at 8:30 Eastern Time if you would like a tarot reading. I'll be happy to do one for you. I will also catch me later on a live stream. So we'll live stream our quest calendar and see you soon. I want you to wear your masks. Please be kind to one another, and may the force be with you. See you later.